Take a big inhale through the nose. Come up high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Look forward. Step, walk, hop forward. Feet in between the hands. Inhale again. Lift up. Lengthen through the spine. Halfway. Exhale. Fold a little deeper. Inhale. Sweep it out and up. Look up. Reach up. And exhale. Hands down in front of the chest. Inhale. Sweep it out. Starting to build a little heat here. Look up. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fingertips on the floor or on your shins, rise up halfway. And then exhale, hands down, step or hop back to high plank. Take a pause here. Inhale through the nose, and then move through your first full flow. Exhale to come down. Knees down or body straight, chaturanga. Inhale to rise up, cobra pose or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out through the nose. Take a big inhale and lift the right leg high. Step the right foot through the hands into high lunge. Ball of the foot pressing into the floor, left heel driving back. Extend through your left hip flexor. Inhale, lift up out of the waist, but stay low and strong in your legs. And exhale. Inhale, look up, reach it up, and then exhale, bend your back leg and bring your pelvis forward. So tailbone down, hips a little forward. Holding this double 90-degree angle for 5. Lift up out of the waist for 3, for 2, and then lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back knee touches the floor. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, look back and reach back. Inhale again, lift up through your chest. And exhale, look back, reach back. Inhale, back to center, turn and twist. Left hand inside the right foot. Stay on your knee or tuck the back toes under as you come into your twist. Push the floor away and reach it up. Roll to the outside edge of your left foot and step it back to side plank. Push the floor away. Lift the right hip higher. Use your left side body. Holding here for 3, for 2. Now bring your right foot back behind you. Push the hips up a little bit higher and then drop your hips down to the floor. Bring the right arm behind you. Inhale, left arm up and over, turn and twist. Twisting a little bit deeper as that left arm reaches up and over the right leg. Inhale, push the floor away, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly in and twist. Inhale, arms up, and then bring the hands back down, coming back and up to 3-leg dog. Right leg lifting high. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow as you come into your plank. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, bring it in. Keep that knee in line with your arm, but lift it higher. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, bring it back, and now cross it over, right knee, left elbow, but don't twist the shoulders, look forward. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, push through your back foot, cross it over. Inhale, bring it back, and then fall in triangle, right foot outside of the left hand, left arm up and open. Slowly lower your hips all the way down to the floor, coming into your straddle. Take a big inhale, arms up, and then exhale, drop the hands down and look forward. Inhale, chin and chest forward. Exhale, pull the belly in and maybe come down a little bit lower. Inhale, chin and chest forward. And exhale, pull the abdominal wall in as you come down. Inhale, walk it in, arms up, and then hands back down underneath the shoulders. Sweep the right leg back and up. Lift it high. Keep it high. Inhale, come forward to your 1-leg plank and hold. And then exhale, move through your flow, maybe with 1 leg, maybe with 2. Inhale to rise up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Close the mouth, Steady the breath through the nose. The better you breathe, the better you move. Take a big inhale and lift your left leg high. Step the left foot through the hand. So coming into our high lunge again. On the other side, inhale to rise up. And exhale, sit a little bit lower. I miss you guys. I keep looking to the screen like I'm going to see you. Inhale, and that's real. I'm being really honest. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, stay low. Now bend that back leg, 90-degree angle. Tuck the tailbone under, push the hips a little forward. You feel a deeper stretch through the right hip flexor. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back knee touches the floor. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, look back and reach it back. One more. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, arms moving back. Look back. Inhale, back to center. Turn and twist. Right hand inside the left foot. Left arm, reach it up. Pushing the floor away. Right shoulder away from the ear. Left arm reaching up. And then roll to the outside edge of your right foot and step the left leg back. So stepping back into that side plank. Pushing the floor away with the right arm. Use the right side body. Lift the hips up. Look up. Holding for 3, for 2, and then step the left foot behind the right leg. Push the floor away. Lift the hips a little bit higher. And then lower the hips to the floor. Left arm behind you. Right arm up. And over, turn and twist. Little deeper twist. The body's warmer now. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly in. Turn and twist, maybe looking all the way over your shoulder. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands back down to the mat. Sweeping the left leg back and up this time. 3-leg dog. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow or tricep. Inhale, bring it back. And exhale, push through that back foot as you come forward. Inhale, refuel as the leg comes back. Exhale, lift it higher. Inhale, bring it back. Now cross it over, left knee, right elbow, shoulders. Don't move, look forward. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, bring it back. And then fall in triangle, left foot outside of the right hand, right arm, reach it up. And then slowly lower the hips to the floor. So coming back into that straddle that we started at the beginning of class. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the arms forward and come down. Inhale, chin and chest forward. And exhale, come down a little bit lower. So you have my back view because I want you to see that I'm not rounding through the spine to rush the upper body coming down, but I'm trying to create a forward tilt so that the lengthening is coming out of my low spine. My feet are flexed. I'm doing my best to push the backs of the knees down. Inhale, chin and chest forward. And exhale, maybe come down a little lower. Inhale to come up, arms up, hands back down underneath the shoulders. Sweep the left leg back and up, 3-leg dog lifted high. Inhale, come forward to 1-leg plank. And then move through your flow with that 1 leg if you like. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between the hands and then turn to the center of your mat. Heels in, toes out, and come into your squat. So aligning your feet and your knees. Pressing through the outer edges of our feet to prevent our feet from collapsing, that rolling in of the feet. Inhale, push the knees open and lift the chest. Exhale, let the tailbone drop down towards the floor. Inhale, press the palms together and lift. And exhale, let the hips drop that little bit lower. Inhale, left arm out to the left. Exhale, turn and twist. Keep the weight back in the heels. Try not to rock forward as you come into that. And then take that half bind if you like. Right arm behind the back. Full bind if you like. Left arm reaching around for the right. So notice your right shoulder, depending on, regardless of where you are, option 1, option 2, we want to roll the shoulder back to keep the chest open. If you're ready to go, you can come into standing garland pose from here, lifting the hips up and bringing the right leg underneath the body. Keep your gaze down as you come up. Keeping the gaze down will help you with your balance until you come to standing. And then shift your gaze forward and find that one point to focus on straight ahead. Chest up, standing legs strong for 3. You got it. Lock your eyes in. Hold it strong for 2. And 1. Slowly lower all the way back down, and we meet back into our squat. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, push the knees out. So if you didn't come to standing there in that standing garland pose, don't worry. We're all at different stages in our practice. Maybe today that feels like the right thing, tomorrow it won't, or vice versa. So every posture has value, not just the advanced ones or the intermediate ones. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, sit back into the heels. Inhale, extend the right arm out. Push the right knee back. Exhale, left arm, extend it out. And then bring the left arm behind the back, half bind if you like. You also can opt to stay here, option 1. Option 2, left arm behind the back. Option 3, full bind, right arm reaching round. Now really roll your left shoulder back. Roll the shoulder blade down. And then if you like to come to standing again, lift the hips. Walk the left foot in underneath the body. The gaze is down on the floor as you slowly come up. And then think about rolling the shoulders back. The shoulder blades down the back, lifting through your sternum as you come to standing. If you're still in your squat, think about more weight in your heels. Chest lifting. For 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly bring it all the way back down. Last one here in our squat. Last big breath. Inhale, push the hands together and lift the chest up. And exhale, hips drop closer to the floor. And then bring your hands down, your knees to the floor, and come into a wide leg child's pose or your frog pose. Your legs are already, inner thighs already nice and warm and opening. We can go a little bit deeper here. So I mentioned a few moments ago, maybe you come all the way to your chest as well. I mentioned a few moments ago that there's value in every posture, whether it's a base posture, a beginner posture, an intermediate posture, or an advanced posture. And it's true. There are benefits to be had from every posture. And to be honest, for the most part, it's the foundational postures which offer us the most benefits in many cases. So really paying attention to your alignment, your state of being, your mindset when you're in your postures, even the warrior 2s, the warrior 1s, really helps to strengthen your practice. Take one more inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale, slowly walk the hands in underneath the shoulders. Bring your knees in underneath the hips, and then rock it back onto your toes into a squat, prepping for your crow pose. We're here, we're ready, let's give it a go. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees tucked in towards your armpits on the backs of your arms, and keep your gaze over the mat. Pull your belly in like you're trying to cat your spine, and then slowly begin to lift the toes up off the floor, maybe one at a time. Maybe you're just beginning to get your balance. Most of you out there, I know who you are. Most of you have your crow. Rock it forward. Keep the gaze slightly forward. So the gaze is slightly towards the end of your mat. You don't want to look behind you. Your energy then is moving down. We want to look ahead. We want to pull up through the body, the belly, to help you lift up. So our energy is rising here. Try it again. Hands underneath the shoulders, feet hip width distance apart, up on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, tuck it in, and rock forward. Looking forward, pull the belly in, lift the heels up. And then slowly drop back down to the feet. And then lift the hips up and tuck your hands underneath the feet. So your fingers, not your fingers, your toes, are all the way at the wrist as you stand on the palms of your hands, the backs of your hands on the mat as we stretch out the ankles. Open your feet about hip width distance apart if they're not already open. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, bend the elbows and begin to pull, stretch, lengthen the upper body down from the low spine. Inhale, hips lift up. Exhale, bend those elbows, stretch and lengthen the upper body down from the low spine. Inhale, rise up halfway, release the hands. Take a big sweep, arms out and up, come all the way up, look up, reach up, and exhale, hands down in front of the chest. Inhale, sweep it out and up, look up, reach up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, walk it forward to high plank and hold. Take a big inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, move through your flow. Exhale to come down. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out through your nose. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Coming back into our high lunge, right foot in between the hands. Inhale to rise up, and exhale, sit a little deeper. Notice if you're sitting into your heel, the ball of the foot, or your toes. Just a little tip, if you have a weak arch, if the arch of your foot is not very strong, and your foot tends to collapse in, your knee in, I want you to lift your toes up and really press the ball of your foot, the heel of your foot into the floor. Inhale, look up, reach up, and exhale, sit down a little bit lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend your back leg again, slowly lowering down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the back toe tucked under. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, rocket lunge. Straighten that back leg, crown of the head forward. Shoulders away from the ears and arms reaching back. Pull your belly in, your rib cage in. That whole front side is hollowing out, pulling in. Hope you're in the heel and the ball of the foot and not in your toes. For 3, for 2, arms together with the ears. Holding stronger. 3, 2, and come into high lunge, but stay low in your leg. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, drop the back heel down into warrior 2. Eyes towards your right hand fingertips. Bring your upper body back so the spine is straight in the center, and sit lower into your right leg. My right leg's tired today. I feel it already in this warrior 2. Be strong with me here, holding here for 3, for 2. Let's reverse our warrior, but with a half bind. Right arm behind the back, left arm behind the back, reaching for the right thigh. Turn the right palm up and reverse it. Bring it up and over. Stay low. And lift high up out of the waist and over for 3, for 2. And then come into warrior 2. Forearm on your right thigh into supported side angle. Lift the left arm up. And now extend it over. Look towards your left hand fingertips. Press through your left foot. And then bring it back to center, reaching up towards the ceiling. Looking at that right arm, I want you to slide the right elbow off of the right thigh and push the right knee back with your right arm. Reach down and reach up, but no pressure on your fingertips against the floor. Push the right knee back, left shoulder back, look up, hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Now lower it all the way down into your side angle. If you have a block, you can use a block here as well. Pushing the floor away and reaching up. Now extend it again. Look forward towards your left hand fingertips. For 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand down. Drop the back knee down Inhale, right arm up and over, turn and twist, reaching for the wall behind you. Maybe reaching for the left foot, pulling left heel in towards your hip, or reaching for the wall behind you. In both cases, push your left shoulder towards the center, the right shoulder back to open up your chest. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the right arm in, and then bring the right arm underneath your right leg. I'm going to switch positions here. You guys know this one. Right arm underneath the right leg, and left arm out to the left. So bringing your shoulders in one line the best you can. And then stay on that back knee or tuck the toes under. Driving your left heel back, extending fully your left leg. Crown of the head reaching forward. Stay here if you like, or up the challenge by bringing the hands to the wrist. The hands to the ankle. Crown of the head reaching forward and heel back. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop the hands back down to the floor. Drop the back knee down. And then right arm out to the right. Walk your right foot all the way across behind the left hand and come into pigeon. So we're stretching out our right hip here. Feels really good to stretch out that external right hip. Drop your left hip down so your hips are parallel to the mat. And then using your hands, walk back and lift the chest up. Inhale, lengthen through the upper body. And exhale, extend the chest over the calf, the shin, coming to your forearms or extending the arms out. Crown of the head reaching forward. Pull the belly in. Crown of the head reaching forward. Flex your right foot. So turn those right toes back and in a little bit more. The foot is flexing in at the ankle, toes turning back towards the shin. For 3, for 2, and 1. Walk the hands back and in. Inhale, left arm up and over. Reach this time for the left foot with the left hand, pulling the left heel in towards the left hip if you like. Maybe your foot is all the way into the bend of your elbow. Maybe, again, you're not reaching for the foot, you're reaching for the wall behind you. Use that right arm. Push the floor away to lift the chest up. If you have that foot in your arm, use the right hand to lift the chest up and then bring your left shoulder more forward towards the top of your mat. Maybe coming into mermaid pose, right arm reaching back, right hand reaching for the left. Again, left shoulder more forward. Lift your chest for 3, for 2, and 1. Release it if you have the bind. Hands back down. Tuck the back toe under and sweep the right leg back and up. Drop the right heel over to open up your right hip flexor, right thigh, and then drop it over into your wild thing. Push the floor away and drive the hips up. Look back towards your right hand, releasing the whole right side of your body. Right hand down and sweep the right leg back and up into your 3-leg dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to plank. Move through your flow. Exhale to come down. Remember, it's always okay to drop the knees to the floor. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Close the mouth. Steady the breath, steady the body, and steady your mind. Take a big inhale and lift your left leg high. Step the left foot through the hands, high lunge. Inhale to rise up and exhale. It's about now in the practice where you start getting that buzz, a little bit of a fuzz, movement through the body, all that energy pumping through the body, lymphatic system working so strong here. Holding here for 3, for 2, bend the back leg, lower the back knee down. Slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, look back, reach back. Inhale back to center, toes tucked under, rocket lunge. Arms back, crown of the head forward. Be strong in your right leg. Make sure you're sitting into your heel of the front foot and the ball of the foot, not leaning into your toes. Holding here, shoulders away from the ears. Arms back for 3, for 2, and 1. Arms together with the ears for 3. Keep reaching forward. Right heel back for 2 and 1. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Stay low in your legs. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, back heel down. Arms down, parallel to the floor. Sit lower into your left leg. Be strong there. You're strong enough. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse your warrior. Right arm around the back for that half lunge, half bind. Left palm up. Reach it up and over. So left side body stretching and lengthening. Stay low in your left leg for 3, for 2, and 1. Come back to warrior 2, and then bring the forearm to the left thigh. Right arm, reach it up and extend it over. Look towards your right hand fingertips. Push through the outer edge of your right foot. And then right arm back up. Look up. Look down at your left arm. We're going to slowly slide it off the thigh. Use the left arm to push the left knee back. Left knee back, right shoulder back. Look up. Holding here, sitting into that heel for 3, for 2, and then lower the left hand all the way inside your left foot. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, take that right arm back if you like. Half bind or full bind, reaching left hand for the right hand. Open up your chest, sitting deeper, holding strong wherever you are for 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand down, right hand down, drop the back knee down. Inhale, left arm, reach it up and over, reach back for your right foot. Pulling the right heel towards the hip. If you don't grab the foot, you reach for the wall behind you. Right shoulder moving to center, left shoulder back, deepening the twist. Holding here. Stronger, right hip moving down towards the mat for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the foot if you have it, and then bring the left hand forward and underneath your left leg. So reaching out to the left and reaching out to the right. Your shoulders in one line parallel to the floor. Back knee on the floor or back toes tucked under. Driving that right heel back, the crown of the head forward. Pull the belly in. If you'd like to, bring the hands to the ankle and balance here. Really driving the right heel back and the crown of the head forward. For 3. Pull the abdominal wall in for 2. And 1. Release. Hands back down to the floor. Bring the left hand to the outside of that leg and then walk the foot all the way across, coming into your pigeon on the other side. So stretching out the left hip as you walk the right leg back. Inhale, walk those hands back, lift the chest up, and exhale, extend the chest up and over the calf. So your chest up and over, the crown of the head reaching forward. Maybe you're on your forearms, maybe you're walking the arms forward. Flex your left foot this time and drop your right hip down. Inhale, chin and chest forward. Exhale, right hip down. Really working into that left hip. Inhale, chin and chest forward. And exhale. Inhale, slowly walk it back. Take a big breath in as you lift the right arm up, and as you exhale, turn and twist. Again, this time reaching right arm towards the wall behind you, or reaching right arm for the right foot. So maybe you grab the foot in your hand, maybe you slide the foot into the bend of your elbow. Your right hip is down. Use your left arm to lift the chest up as you pull it in. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you want to come into mermaid pose. Left arm reaching up and over reaching left hand with the right. Or maybe you stay here, chest up, right hip down, chest up, right shoulder forward. And then release the foot if you have it all the way down, right hand down, and then left leg back and up, lift it high. Inhale, reach it up, and then exhale, drop the heel back and over, coming into your wild thing, push the floor away, releasing the hip flexor, the thigh, the left side body, looking back and reaching back. And then left hand down, left leg back and up to your three-leg dog. Keep the leg high on this last flow if you like, or drop the foot down. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet, walking the feet forward or hopping in between your hands. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, drop the hips down, all the way down to the floor. Grab your big toes with your index and middle fingers. So grabbing from the inside of the big toes, coming into a variation of boat pose, but we're going to open to straddle since we've worked on our straddle today. Roll forward onto your sits bones and then begin to lift the legs up. So remember, you can lift one at a time or lift both. Once you find your balance here, the chest is up, maybe opening the legs. So try not to let the spine collapse here, but rather to lift up through the chest. Lifting the chest, looking up, lifting up as you straddle. So we don't want that sinking, but the lifting. So if you need to keep your legs together to lift, that's okay. If you need to have one at a time, that's okay. One heel on the floor, lift through your chest and hold for 3, for 2, and then we're moving into plow pose. If you'd like to move directly from here, you can, rolling directly back, the feet over the head, or take it a little slower, bringing the hands onto the low back to help you lift the hips up and reach the toes over. Using your hands on your low back to lift the hips higher. If your toes are not touching the floor, really important to use the hands to stabilize you. If your toes are not touching the floor, or if they are, if you'd like to bend the knees down by the ears, lifting hips higher, you can. And then from here, move into your shoulder stand. So you can do that one leg at a time. You can lift both legs together, your choice. Use the hands on the low back. Hug the elbows in underneath the back to help you lift. Lifting hips up, toes up. On the inhale, pull up and in. Inner thighs squeezing together, toes reaching up towards the ceiling. And then slowly pull the abdominal wall in and begin to lower upper, middle, lower spine all the way down to the floor. Drop the soles of your feet to the floor. Your feet are hip width distance apart. And come into your bridge pose. Take a big inhale, push the floor away, and on the exhale, drive the hips up towards the ceiling. Hug the knees in, so keep the knees hip width distance apart. Walk the shoulders in underneath the back, interlace your fingers. Lift those hips higher. Push the floor away again, pushing through the heels, the balls of the feet, hips up. And then slowly lower the hips all the way down to the floor. If you'd like to take a full wheel from here, keep the heels tucked in tight to the hips. Turn your fingertips back towards your shoulders. Push the floor away to lift the hips and push the floor away to come into your full wheel. Push through the legs to push your shoulders forward. Breathing in, breathing out through your nose. And then slowly tuck the chin to the chest. coming all the way down to the floor. Lift your legs up. Bring the legs to a 90-degree angle, and then open the legs wide, reaching for the outsides of your feet. Coming into your happy baby pose. If you can't reach the outsides of your feet, grab your ankles or your calves, and then rock it right and left. Left and right. Nice massage for your spine after that twisting and backward bending. And then come to stop in the center. Pull the knees back together at a 90-degree angle. Extend the arms out to the side. If you'd like to cross the left leg over the right, you can, or keep knees together and drop the knees to the right. And look towards your left hand fingertips. As you breathe in and out through the nose, let your knees feel heavier on the mat. Let your shoulders, your shoulder blades feel heavier on the floor. Bring your knees back to center. And then if you'd like, cross the right leg over the left, or keep your knees together and gently drop the knees over to the left, your gaze towards your right hand. Each inhale and exhale, let the shoulders feel heavier, the knees drop heavier to the floor. Bring your knees back to center. Pull the knees into the chest, reach up and across the tops of the knees. Maybe for your opposite elbows, keep your feet together side by side. Pulling the knees into the chest tightly. Take a big inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, lift the head up and round it forward, forehead towards the knees. Gently drop the head down. One more inhale. And exhale, forehead to the knees. Gently drop the head down. Inhale, open it up. Arms reaching over the top of the mat. Your feet reaching over the end of the mat. Take a big inhale and stretch it out. And exhale, bring the arms down by the side. We finish in fish pose, palms facing down. Take a big inhale, come up on the elbows, chest lifted up. And on the exhale, drop the head back, the crown of the head reaching down. With each inhale, expand across your chest. And with each exhale, let the head drop heavier, the crown of the head moving towards the floor. Take a few more breaths here if you like, and then come all the way down to the mat.